What about you? Junior? Where's
Wrong one.
Okay. Okay.
It's time for Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. Holla Chi-Town, Scream ATL, Shout Carolinas. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. We are in the building. Welcome, 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 everyone to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons. I am Laura Simmons.
And I am Meredith Nair of Chicago.
And I am Ursula D. Allen, and I am a Virgo up in these P.
Okay.
And I am Margaret Green, the real estate queen. How you doing?
Welcome, welcome. So, how everybody doing today? Is what, Tuesday? I keep getting the day mixed up because of the holiday. How was everybody's holiday, first of all?
It was good, raining. Raining the whole time.
It was fun.
I had a decent holiday. I think
it rained for the
celebrated on.
Say what, Meredith?
We celebrated on Saturday. So Sunday and Monday, I didn't do nothing. My hip, my leg, my knee, my back broke.
Oh,
don't say broke. Don't say broke.
No. From that playing.
I'm hurting.
Playing baseball. Thought she was still
no,
19.
not this broke. Because money comes to me.
No, she thought she was 19 still, and she was out there playing that baseball and stuff.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened.
Meredith, so is that the shadows from some light? Because it looked like you in Wakanda, like a little bit.
Oh, wow.
I'm blind. What's up? Gotta be in here like that. The blinds.
It's the blind.
Oh my goodness.
Put your.
So y'all know we got a guest today. She hasn't made it into the studio yet, but she'll be coming soon. Ooh. And yeah, so I took the liberty of creating this for did I download it? I must have didn't download it. Oh my goodness. How am I gonna do this and not download it? I don't understand that. I don't understand me. I don't understand me.
Meredith and Margaret, did y'all get y'all book yet?
No.
I did. I saw it downstairs. I can't even walk down the stairs. I was like, "Ooh, that must be Ursula. It's blue. It came in a blue."
I haven't checked my mail yet.
Oh, send it in a blue package. I see you.
Excuse me. I gotta see mine then. Who that?
Oh, that's our guest for next week. Not next week.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I hit the wrong thing. I don't have it up here. I was
married.
Yeah. So what did y'all do? Did y'all cook? Anybody cook for the holiday?
No, I had my grandbaby.
You had your grandbaby?
I had a grandbaby, and when I have her, it's like 20 people in my house with no. That's what it feels like.
Don't believe me, I know that feeling. Oh, I seen my grandbabies this weekend too. Yeah. So
I got her ears pierced Saturday.
Oh wow.
Let me tell you something, honey. She a soldier. She cried for 1 minute. I mean, and it wasn't the whole minute, and it was more like, Gigi, how you let them do that to me?
Aww. Yeah, I don't blame her. I would have been like mad at you too. I would have been like, "Dad,
how you gonna do me? How you gonna do me?" That's all right.
I remember when Laura Aaron got hers done. She looked at her. She said,
Hey, Michelle.
And that was it.
Hey, Michelle.
You know, I got the. Well, I could see the comments on here.
Hey, what's going on?
Holla.
Yeah. But anybody got anything any news today or anything? Anything happened?
It was something I was gonna mention. I'm gonna forget it.
Oh,
I just saw it a few minutes ago. And,
Hey, Maverick. Hey, ladies.
Yahoo
How's the
News.
evening going?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Maverick.
Listen,
Okay,
the young man Francis, Tiafo,
and Maverick.
look, little black boy, from Maryland. Beat one of these big tennis players. He played tennis.
Oh yeah, I remember.
He made history, honey.
Yes,
and his father worked as maintenance at the junior championship thing for 16 years and was telling his son, oh, it'd be so nice if, you know, you could play this sport and get a college scholarship.
Oh,
that would be nice. And look at him. Look at him. Look where he at.
He started crying.
Oh my God.
When he won.
So awesome. And then, you know, of course, baby girl retired, but she went out with a bang. I don't know if she done.
Who retired?
Serena.
Oh, did she?
You don't know that?
No, I didn't get the chance to look at the news today. I had some other things that
it's been going on for the last few days.
Yeah.
I haven't been looking at the news lately. I had a lot.
It's been on the radio too. And all in social media.
I ain't been watching social media. That's just what I'm telling you. What part don't you understand?
Just like I said.
Okay.
I'm just snappy with me.
This is all about positivity, ladies.
Yes.
She started
inspirational.
Right.
So I'll tell y'all something. So I saw Elvis.
You seen Elvis?
The movie.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute. I thought he died. Like, what?
Yeah, I'll just get ready to say the same thing. But
you know, people be saying they still see Elvis.
Right. I was like, oh, so you want
to you want to be a guest or inspirational talks with Prince? Send us an email at Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and Laura Simmons at gmail.com. Please.
It don't even say Laura Simmons. It said with L. It said W. L. Simmons. Simmons.
Okay.
.com.
But anyway, she can't even read it tonight. You say
that ain't what it say.
Right. But no, listen, y'all.
So I'm a little cranky today, y'all, as y'all can tell.
I can tell.
Yep. If anybody's out there listening, please. I know, you know, it's a lot of people saying Elvis. I don't like him. It is a great movie. The creator, oh my God. First of all, she made this boy who plays Elvis. Whoa, he has a striking resemblance, and he got that southern drawl down that Elvis had, and his moves, the way she portrayed him dancing, it was like art. But see, here's the thing why I want people to watch it as well. Elvis's real story behind his music. Oh my gosh. I didn't know. I just thought of him like
all the music he stole from the black people, you mean?
I'm not talking about that. The man is gone. I'm not talking about the man, okay? You sound like Little Richard, okay? But I'm saying the story behind the man who is was Elvis Presley.
The man who said that ain't nothing a black person can do for him but shine his blue suede shoes. You talking about that Elvis?
So as I was saying, people, if you guys are looking for a good entertaining movie, check out Elvis. It is on. Let me see. What is it on? HBO. HBO. Is it HBO?
Oh,
I'm not sure, but check it out if you guys, just check it out, Elvis. You'll see it come up. It's a great movie. And then they got this movie out, Hump for Jesus.
that's what Michelle just asked if we saw that.
Yeah, so I have not saw that yet. I'm really interested to see it because they say it's about Eddie Long, who is was the pastor of Newburgh.
Oh, really?
My issue with Elvis has more to do with the fact that he married a 15-year-old girl. Okay, thanks, but and that's sad. And I'm not an Elvis advocate, guys. I'm just saying the movie was well written, and I didn't know the story behind his life. That's all. I didn't even like Elvis's music. I promise you, it's just a good movie. That's all. It's worth checking out.
It's worth checking out.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
Let me say this. I'm always playing both sides. But I used to like Elvis when I grew up.
Did you?
I was an Elvis fan, baby. Yes. I'm like, I ain't know about, kissing cousins, all that stuff. I liked Elvis. I didn't find out about all of the things, the negative things until later on in life. So I will give the movie a chance.
Yes.
Because listen, if we be
honest, yes.
Listen, Linda. We all got stories to tell. We all have done some things that we ain't proud of. And, so he gone now.
Exactly. I'm trying to look out for the Me Too Viva Las Vegas. It's a good movie. I'm talking about the writer. The writer is still here with us. I don't know Elvis. So who was the 15-year-old Priscilla Presley?
Listen, people still listening to Aura.
Tasha Rodriguez.
Aura Kelly.
Oh, that's our guest for today.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, people still listen to Aura.
Girl, and that's a whole nother show. My aunt is still a huge Elvis fan. I think it just has more to do with the era you grew up in. She loved all of his movies, including the latest one.
Wow, that's good. Well, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I'm not a big Elvis fan. I was at one time, but when I heard all the things that he had said and over the years,
what did he say?
When he was talking about us as Black folks, he's saying nothing a Black person can do for him but shine his freaking shoes.
Who did you hear him say it?
Yeah, he said it on national TV, sweetie. Years ago.
Okay, I didn't know. First of all, like I was telling y'all, I know y'all gonna crucify me for saying about the Elvis, but I'm not. I promise you, I don't even know. I think I know blue suede shoes I heard before. I'm not an Elvis fan. I'm just telling you, I'm giving props to the writer. I promise you.
Okay, the writer. Congratulations, writer. I'm not against nobody with their their ideals and stuff, but I'm just saying I'm not a fan of his. That's all.
No, yeah, I'm not either. Good movie though.
Yeah, I'll check out the movie just because you said that, but because you said it was a good movie, I'll check it out. I'll give anything a try, but I'm just saying, what I know about him as a person, as what from back when I was growing up. Things fair, That's all I'm saying. No, not a racist. No, never that.
Who said you were racist?
No, I'm just saying.
I thought. Wait a minute, calm down. Dang. I was asking you that because I didn't know if it was in the comments.
No, nobody said that. I just said. I'm just saying.
What y'all think of the new Top Gun, man? I didn't see it yet.
Was it good? That movie. Now that was a good movie. That was a really good movie. Yes, I cried when I watched that movie.
You cried it?
I cried. I said I cried when I watched
you said movie. You cried it.
You cried it. You did.
I did. Oh well, I cried it. Yeah, I cried it too.
I'm gonna watch it. Is it in the theater or is it on cable yet?
It was in the theaters. I don't know if it's still in the theaters or not, but it was in the theaters.
I'm waiting.
I like it.
Yeah. Hold on, let me turn my mute off. Let me go away a little bit.
Are so silly.
Oh, Lord Jesus. I was still eating. That's why y'all see my head down. Like,
I heard it was really good. I love that they included Val Kilmer in it, and that was sweet.
Yeah, and he the reason why I started crying.
Don't tell the movie like you told me. Don't tell the movie. I want to see
it.
He couldn't speak anymore due to the illness, and they still included him.
Yeah, they sure did.
Really? Oh,
yeah, it was
what illness?
He got something going on, and he's I think he's he's really sick. Let's just say
I didn't know that Val Kilmer was
was really sick.
He was he was the one that was what's his name, rival.
She said,
I believe in Parkinson.
Yeah, but it was they said that what's his name? Tom Cruise wanted him to be in it. He wasn't gonna do the movie without him. That's what they said.
That's awesome.
He
if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah. They said that he wasn't gonna do the movie without him. But he man, it was,
I love me some Val.
Yeah, when I
my
seen
that's my Huckleberry.
My tears was, I was fighting the tears back, especially when my husband told me the story behind what was really good. That he said that was really what was happening to him for real. I said, "Are you kidding me?" I said, because he played the crap out of that part right there. He said, "No, he wasn't playing." He said, "That's how he is for real in real life." Wow. I was like, "Wow."
Did you say it nicely to your husband like that? Nicely.
Mm-hmm. You know what, Ursula? I don't deserve this today. I know I got a little attitude going on today. I'm a little off today. I didn't get a chance to look at the what's going on in the world today. I didn't get a chance to do that. And she said,
"Man, he was my long time star crush, Val."
Oh wow, yeah. Really? I liked the Tom Cruise on the movie. In that movie,
I forgot what his name was.
I thought he was
movie.
What
was his character? I forgot the name because he wasn't Goose. Goose one killed himself.
I don't know his name.
I forgot.
That's my grandbaby said.
His character.
She said, "Granny, I don't know his name. He just good looking."
I used to have a crush on Rob Lowe when we were younger.
How did we get to Rob Lowe when we was talking about Tom?
Because he was a fine white man.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? When I say it's got to come on, oh my God. Okay, I tell you.
I'm just joking.
One more time.
I was gonna say mine was what was his name? Richard Gere. I always thought Richard Gere was sexy. And then in what's that movie?
Man, if you don't get your butt back now, this gal just said she loved Richard Gere.
You too busy eating. And you gonna do that. Not the whole hand.
Oh, Michael Keaton turned 71 today.
Who?
Oh wow.
Michael Keaton, the one who played Batman.
Idris Elba's birthday was today too.
Yes, he just turned 50. Yeah, my
Hey,
I didn't know he was married.
That's my other husband, but he turned 50 today. Yes, we
listen. You're not gonna keep coming for the same ones that I like.
Who? Who you talking about? I didn't want Elvis. You got it.
Elvis gone.
You got Elvis. I don't want him.
She don't, Meredith, she don't really like Idris.
I know. She just
Nah.
talking.
Because I would tell you why, but I ain't gonna. I might come under some fire on the air.
Yeah, don't do that. I know what you finna say, but shut up. Because I know what you finna say. You already put me on Front Street before about that. So
I want to know.
Leave it alone.
Let me get my popcorn.
Golly.
I don't know where. I guess that she's supposed to be on her way in here. But I guess she's. Let me text.
Might be in traffic.
Was she in the studio?
She probably saw. She was like, I ain't going on there.
Them people crazy. Do what?
That girl said Richard Gere.
Ain't he like 90?
No. No, he not.
No, he just turned.
Back in the day,
72.
yeah, he was nice looking.
He still look good on the picture that they showed on him just recently. His birthday.
Girl,
See,
that's paint. That's paint. That's airbrush.
Richard Gere?
She said that picture. She said the picture. You know them pictures be airbrush.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. But he was good looking back in his day. Oh, what she said his name was
Val. I love Val Kilmer played Iceman in Top Gun. Okay, he played Iceman, guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she said he was a long time crush of her.
Iceman. Yeah, that's what his name.
Meredith, if you could stop eating for a minute, you want to do a little bit of announcement on the girl?
Yeah, I'm
I
done.
don't know what
Okay, we can do a little bit.
Man, you finished that whole thing.
You could talk a little bit about the young ladies here and stuff.
Hallelujah. Yes. Let me tell you about this poetry by Blue Lewis. If y'all have not gotten y'all book, I got mine today. Listen, I was able to hear some of her poems in this book. Y'all have got to go get it, check it out. Look, support. You don't read, then I know your friends read. I know your family read. I need y'all to give it as a gift. Buy for yourself. Buy for your sister girlfriend. Go check her out. Buy this book. This book is on Amazon, y'all. It's on Amazon. So please go and support her. Please go and support her. Check out Blue Lewis. She up and coming. Y'all better quit playing. Y'all better get on board.
I take you to see that. Thank you.
Purr.
Okay.
Margaret Green, the real estate queen. Ooh. Out of South Carolina. Yes, she is. Listen, this lady right here, all things real estate. Y'all better check her out. She got a wealth of knowledge. If you're looking to buy, refinance, do some type of investment property, that's your girl. And then look at here.
I wasn't mean to do that.
No, but you good.
Yes, you did.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. She's an author of several books, children's book, Listen Up, Little Sister. She's an author. She's a playwright. Listen, she's a motivational speaker, and she is also the head host of this podcast.
Laura
Simmons and Friends. Yes, ma'am. Y'all go check her out. She is also on Amazon, so she has a plethora of books for you guys to choose from. So please check Laura Simmons out.
Yes, please.
And then, yeah, girl, listen. Listen. All things notary, baby. All things notary. Listen.
All right.
Service. Will County, Cook County, DuPage County, Kankakee County. Anything that needs notarizing, this your girl right here. But listen, I ain't doing nothing illegal. I'm all about integrity, baby. So we got to come. You going to come. You better come correct. Make sure you have your IDs and all of that good stuff. But listen, I'm also a loan signing agent. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am. if you refinance your home, if you're purchasing a home, if you're selling a home, guess what? Your girl can service you. Your girl can service you. Tell a friend, tell your family, call me, and we can discuss whatever it is that how I can service you, because that's what I'm all about.
Yeah.
Service. So listen, contact me at 708-855-1909. I said 708-855-1909.
Okay. You want to talk about mention our guest for today? She is in the building.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
That's a nice picture.
That is a nice picture. Kai Rodriquez. I'm sorry.
We're gonna just say Kai.
I cannot pronounce your first name, my love, but this is Kai Rodriquez. Is our special guest today. She is a what do you call it? A solopreneur. So she sings, she writes, she does many things. So she's going to come on and explain everything that she does. So please welcome my guest, Kai Rodriquez. And I hope I'm saying that right. She can correct me when she come on. But welcome, Kai.
Hi, how are you? Did she pronounce your name right? We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. We'll show her her album cover. She got a beautiful album cover.
That is really pretty.
Oh, that's
That
nice.
is cute. I like.
That's the back. I guess that's the back of the album cover.
Okay, so she has 5. Hear Me Cry, Better, Gotta Have It, Reality, and Butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
So lyrics. Okay, I was trying to see. Is she the writer or singer?
She the singer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like some Green. Natasha Green is the writer. Okay. All right. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, I think that's her name too. I think that's her middle name, Tasha.
Natasha Green.
Oh no, that ain't it. No, it's something. It's Tasha something.
Okay.
But I guess her device didn't connect right, so she coming back in. I guess she got to come back in. But in the meantime, we'll show her a few videos.
Girl, did you hear Lulu is coming out with another book? Girl, Lulu is coming out with another book. Darling.
That's my favorite video.
Cray.
All right, y'all.
Come on, Lala.
That's what we do. We represent each other on the show.
Yeah.
And I know I cut Margaret Green off by accident. It wasn't on purpose. So I just want her to know that. So that's the real estate queen. So if you are in the South Carolina area, look her up.
Yes, definitely. Hit me up. You ready to buy that beach home? Ready to buy that investment home? Your first home, your second home. Hit me up.
Amen.
All right, that's what we do. We represent.
Y'all so professional. I love it.
You try to be.
So our guest is back in the building. So we're gonna try one more time. One more again. Can you hear us now? Can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us?
You gotta take it off of mute.
Is your phone on? Is it on mute? No.
Ursula, what you do?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you on a computer? Are you on a laptop or are you on your cell phone? Cell phone? Try your cell phone. Maybe it'll work for your cell phone. If you can hear me, try using your cell phone. Sometimes people have a hard time getting on their laptops.
You know what I failed to mention was L&M, leveling up and maintaining motivational movement.
Mm-hmm.
I did fail to mention that. And
Oh,
that
yeah.
is L&M is Laura and myself, Laura Simmons and Meredith Denier. We are motivational speakers. So, feel free to hit us up for those engagements or events as well. We're excited about that. So,
Yeah, we got more to come.
more to come.
Yeah, I think I took that down. I think I took it off because it wouldn't let me keep everything on there. So
Okay.
I think I took that one off of there. But I'll have to put it back. So that way, yeah, let's see. What's this? Can you hear us now?
Yes.
There we
All
go.
right.
All right. She got a
Touchdown.
voice. Here we go.
Now, where else will go?
Awesome. You got a big cheerleader there.
Whoop, whoop.
Ooh, ooh.
Okay. There we go. Yay.
Yeah, somebody. Okay. So tell us, pronounce your name for us because we were struggling with your name.
Kai is fine, but it's pronounced Kiexiza.
Oh, Kiexiza. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, okay. And it's Rodriguez, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Woo. So as far as the music goes, I've been doing, music and writing just about all my life. I started journaling when I was probably in middle school and doing like plays and stuff like that in middle school. Then I started songwriting. Then I started performing poetry and a little bit of songs and working for some different music marketing companies, like doing street team promotions and helping other brands get the word out about who they were and stuff like that. Back in the day when everything was like face to face, passing out flyers, when you be out at the grocery store and there be people just coming up to you handing out flyers. I'd be one of them people.
Right.
You come out and there be flyers on your car and stuff after the club and stuff like that. So I did a lot of that type of stuff, administrative stuff for like some music promoters and things like that. And then I settled down. We moved to Virginia and I kind of left music alone for a little while. And then we moved back home in 2017 and we were talking to a friend who had a label and he was like, y'all should bring your radio show back. Y'all should get back into music. And so that's what me and my husband decided to do. We actually ended up joining their record label and then things just kind of blossomed from there.
Oh, okay.
That's
You
good.
sound like you have an accent. Where are you from?
Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. I knew I heard that accent. You have like an accent there. So if you don't mind me asking, what nationality are you? Are you mixed or
Mixed? So my father is Cuban and African American. My mother's African American and Indian.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, I was asking because of the last name. That's why.
Yeah, that's my grandfather's last name.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So what really got you into the poetry and stuff?
Really just looking for an outlet to be able to, express things that I couldn't express to people around me. And, so a pen and a paper became my best friend, just writing down things. And that just turned into like this whole
really other world for me, you know, writing little stories and writing down, you know, I didn't really know I was doing poetry at the time. I was just writing down, you know, how I felt, just kind of journaling. I've done therapy off and on for the majority of my life, and they always tell you to journal, write down your thoughts, write down how you feel. So I did a lot of that growing up. And as I met different people and did different things in my life, it just kind of turned into poetry, then it turned into songs, and it turned into books. And it just kind of, you know, journaling just took me to a whole bunch of different places.
Awesome. So how many books have you published so far?
I have published 2. I have book 3 is just waiting to be published. I've self-published, and I was with a publisher. It didn't go very well. Then I was with another publisher. And then I just got frustrated and just stopped. I just got really, really frustrated with the whole being an author and dealing with publishers and, you know, not having the money to do it myself and really just wanting somebody else to do it, but not really trusting publishers anymore at this point. And so I just gave it all up. I just sat, when we moved to Virginia, kind of that whole just sitting things down, and my health kind of got really bad for a minute too. That was part of it as well. My husband also writes, and the same thing with him with the publisher part. So we just kind of put everything on hold and just stopped doing everything for a few years.
You never thought about seeking out a literary agent?
I haven't. I really haven't. I just republished book 1 and 2. They were, I had a friend, Fred actually, showed me how to get back into the Amazon after they switched everything from CreateSpace. So he showed me how to get back into there. So I put out book 1 and 2, which had already been published before. I put them back out. And now I'm just reading through book 3, making sure it's as good as I can possibly get it. And then we got to get the cover done. And then I'll upload that. And I'm kind of 10 chapters in on book 4. So this past year has kind of been me slowly getting my health good and slowly getting back into the things that brought me joy.
Oh, okay. Amen. Okay. Well, you say you're in where, Virginia now?
No, I'm in Massachusetts now. We were in Virginia from 2011 to 2017.
You don't think that it'll be easier for you to actually get in touch with a literary agent there? Because usually in New York, it's like, you know, you're close, you're near New York, right? That is part of New York, right? So, which means that the literary agents, it should be easier for you than somebody like me or Ursula, because you're right there in the heart of it. So you never thought about it?
I never really thought about it. I just kind of have been doing everything, you know, just doing everything myself, kind of not knowing, you know, I shouldn't say I never thought about it. I had thought about it. I had looked into it at one point, but just not really knowing, you know, what to do, how to reach out to people, how to, you know, how to go that route.
So you got to start off with a query letter. That's the first thing you need to do. You need to create a query letter. And when you write that query letter is going to tell them a little bit about your story. You're going to tell them a little bit about what your story is about. And if they're interested, they'll snatch you up. They'll reach out to you, but they don't want a whole bunch of pages. I know this is not about that, you know, the books and stuff, but I'm just saying this because you're right there in New York, and you should be able to like put your stuff out there even faster than us.
Right.
And the query letter is so important. A lot of people don't realize how important a query letter is. The query letter is so important when it comes to trying to get a literary agent. And the literary agents are mostly in New York City. And that's the reason why I was saying that, you know, it should be a little bit easier for you, because you're gonna find, you know, if you got something that they're interested in, they will, you know, reach out to you. I've had a few of them that reached out to me about one of my books that I wrote when I was with my daughter. You know, okay. That's why I know that, you know, it's a possibility. Just get the query letter. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can reach back out to me. I'm willing to help. You know,
Okay.
I'm that type of person. So,
Thank you.
Good evening, Linda. Okay. Anybody else had a question? I know I was just, I get into the zone when people start talking about books and stuff. I get into a zone here, and I no heart. I hope
Oh,
nobody offended.
no, you're good. Because I mean, I definitely need to. I'm totally up for direction.
Okay.
Maverick said Amazon can be a pain. I purchased your album and it won't let me download it.
Oh wow. Oh, okay.
Sorry, Mav. And I did look into that for her too, because she asked me that. She told me, and she asked me to look into it to see if it had like sent something to me, but it didn't.
Okay. So, ladies, did any of you guys have any questions?
I missed everything. Technical difficulties.
What type of books are you writing?
The series that I have out right now, I don't exactly know what genre it would be put in, because it's a little bit of religion in there. It's not really it's definitely not a street lit book. For what I understand street lit to be, it's not street lit. It doesn't fit into, like a Christian book. I was definitely told that. So I don't know. I guess it's just fiction. I don't know.
So you building your own lane. How about that?
There you go.
How about that? Okay.
And that's what you have to do in the business of publishing a book and things like that. And what I found is when you were saying about the troubles you had with the publishing company. Oh, believe me, I can tell you some horror stories about the publishing companies.
It was bad. I mean, my husband's book, not to change for me, but his book is like, he hates when I call it espionage, but it's like the easiest way I can describe his character. She's like like a, not necessarily a spy, but more like a contract person that works for an agency that does that type of stuff. And the publisher changed the dialogue to make her seem like she was from the street.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of the same
thing with my book.
That. And it's like that, just because we're of color doesn't mean we all write a particular genre. Like if you read the book thoroughly first, you'll see that this character is not that type of person. So, it was just a little crazy. And then you got to go back and basically rewrite your whole book to change the dialogue back to the way you had it.
Go ahead, Ursula.
Maverick said, when are you and Tony going to finish your song together? Tell him I said hurry up.
Tell her to get on her brother so that we can get on it.
Oh, you guys wrote a song together?
I'm sorry?
You guys wrote a song together?
We haven't wrote a complete song together. He has a small part on one of mine, and I have a small part on one of his. And when we perform together, a lot of people tend to like it. So we are working on an album that is going to be, like a true compilation of songs between the two of us.
Maverick said, I bet that made him hopping mad. I would not have wanted to be on the end of that conversation.
Yeah, no, she knows Tony is very, very particular about his books and about his characters. And his character, I mean, if you see the cover of his book, she's not African American. She doesn't really you can't tell kind of what she is, but to, just to change somebody's dialogue is like, why would you change somebody who's speaking this way to, using all of the slang and all of that type of stuff? It just didn't make any sense.
Wow, they got a lot of nerve.
Yeah.
So my phone cut out, and I apologize. But and you guys might have talked about this already. But what are your books about?
So right now it's a series. It's a 5-part series. Book 1 and book 2 is out. It's about 5 friends who grew up together. You kind of meet them as they're adults, and they're just reconnecting. And the drama and chaos that ensues as they kind of come back into each other's lives. Each book focuses primarily on not necessarily one friend, because there are some of them are married and couples and things like that, but it primarily focuses on one story, but you still get to continue with all of the other stories and everybody else, kind of like a TV series where every week it's a new story, but the other stories continue. So that's how the series goes.
So there's twists and turns.
Yes, yes.
How far are you in your series?
Book 1 and book 2 have been republished again. Book 3 is complete. I just have to get the cover done, and then release that. And I'm working on book 4 now.
Oh, awesome! That is awesome. How do you stay motivated to write?
Oh gosh, when I was probably 10 years ago. And was it 10 years ago? Yeah, it's been about 10 years since I've started writing this series, which is crazy to say. Back then, things are probably easier. Now with all of my health issues and everything, it's a whole lot harder. My sister posted something the other day, and it was like, I go to bed awake and wake up sleepy. And that's my life. So I'm like exhausted all day long. But I just have to keep staying busy, and I really have to focus on keeping myself focused on what I'm doing, because I can get very easily distracted, with TikTok, get on there to post one thing, and then 3 hours later, I done posted 20 TikToks. And I'm like, that's not what I was supposed to be doing. So it's really, really hard. Consistency is not my strong suit. I have a mind that is like, where they say that the dog or the cat be like squirrel. That's me.
Yeah.
My mind just flips and flips and flips. So I have to work really, really hard to keep myself motivated and to say, okay, I'm gonna spend an hour writing. I'm gonna spend an hour doing this. I'm gonna spend 20 minutes doing this. And really, really, I have to turn off all other types of distractions. Otherwise, I get very, very easily distracted. It's not easy. For me, it's not easy, but I turned 50 this year, and I said I've spent way too long of my life being afraid and being doubtful and, giving into depression and giving into anxiety and letting all of these things that are, in my head kind of dictate what I do and where I go and what I can do and all of that. So I said, this is the year that I'm just going to push all of that to the side and just try to go for it. If I fail, I fail. If I fall, I fall. But if I keep living this way, I'm never going to see what I can really do.
That's true.
Yeah. And like I always say to everyone, Les Brown always say, if you fall, make sure you fall facing up. Because if you can look up, you can get up.
Right.
I'll keep that in mind. I wanted to ask you about your album cover. Tell us a little bit about it. We really like your album cover.
I love it.
Oh, thank you. I made that.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you did?
Very nice.
Yeah, I did that. I love butterflies and I love tigers. Those are my two favorite animals. And I love butterflies just because they're so delicate and, pretty and all of that, but they're very, very delicate, but they also go through this process of, they start off, nobody wants them, like ill caterpillars, and then they go through this, pressing and tight, confines. And if they don't break free from that, they die, and I relate so much to that, being stuck in a box, being stuck with everybody, what everyone else has told me my life is going to be. I'm sticking in this box. I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to stay right here. I can't, and like I said, this year I finally decided, no, this is not who I feel I am. This is not what I feel inside that I'm supposed to be. So, I finally, I guess, broke free and, spreading my wings, so to speak, and, seeing what I can really do with all of this that's inside of me. So I always say, get out the box, get out the box, get out the box. And when I think of a butterfly, that's what I think of their chrysalis as is that box. And what people tell us, and even what we tell ourselves we can do based on either, you know, how you grew up, what your parents told you, what whoever told you. We get stuck in this box. And until we get out of it and just say, forget it, I can do anything. Jim Carrey said, you can fail doing something you absolutely hate. So why not try to do something you love?
Yeah.
You know, so I've spent my life doing things I don't like because other people said, oh, you should do this or you should do that. Or no, you shouldn't try that. If I'm going to fail at something I hate, I'd rather at least try something I love.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are your takeaways then? So, I mean, it seems like you're kind of going through a transformation, right?
Yeah.
So, what did you learn from, you know, those earlier failures? What is it? What are your takeaways? Like, what are you going to do different other than, you're moving out of fear and moving fear out of your way. But what are your takeaways?
I think my biggest takeaway from everything has just been not to put limits on myself, because no one knows what I can accomplish. I don't even know what I can accomplish until I do it. And even sometimes when you fall, like she was saying, get up, because just because you fell once or twice or 3 times doesn't mean you can't do it. You know, they always say you can find 1,000 ways something doesn't work, but you only need to find that one way that it does work.
Right.
So keep trying, especially if it's something you have a passion for. Keep trying. You know, you never fail until you stop. And sometimes even a stop isn't a failure. Sometimes a stop is just a pause. You know, you go back to the drawing board, you rework, you say, okay, well, this didn't work. This didn't work. What else can I try? You reach out to some people, you know, hey, I know that you're doing XYZ. I've tried this, this, and this. Would you mind giving me some tips? A lot of us don't like reaching out and asking for help because, especially in our culture, you know, asking for help is a sign of weakness and things like that. So there's a lot of things, especially even with me. You know, growing up, my uncle would tell me, you had them kids. Don't ask me to do nothing for you. You know, if you couldn't afford them, you shouldn't have had them. You know, it's like, so you just get into this rut of, I have to be able to do everything by myself.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And it's not true. Like, we are not an island. You know, we hear it so much. Only depend on you. Only depend on you. And that's not the way. We weren't meant to be islands. We were meant to be united. We were meant to be
To help each
other. Yeah.
Yes.
But
So it's a lot. Go ahead. Oh no, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry for interrupting. I was just gonna say, but ain't it a blessing that you learning this lesson, you know, and you still here to tell the story.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what's your end
Always
goal?
remember to just encourage yourself daily. That's one way to do it, is encourage yourself daily. Look at yourself in the mirror daily and say, I can do this. I can do this. I don't care what it is. I can do this. And just do it.
Maverick said family should be there for each other. I think that's why a lot of us end up creating our own families. That's true.
That's true.
Yes.
That is so true.
Because blood doesn't make you family anymore. A lot of us don't have that support system from our blood. And the good and the bad about social media is that although there's a whole bunch of negativity and stuff on there, you also can meet people that you never would have met and make bonds with people that you never would have ever had an opportunity to do before.
Yeah.
And Maverick is one of those people. She lives in Florida. Like, we've never met face to face, but she's like one of my closest friends.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Yeah, social media, if used properly, everything in life you have to think about. You use it in moderation. You take it, you know, in moderation. Because I've met some people who, you know, are lifelong friends as well on Facebook. You know, me and Laura, we didn't know she's in Chicago. I'm in Atlanta. You know, and we met through a group, and it's like you couldn't tell if you didn't know it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't look for stuff. I mean, not to say that you guys do, but I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, you know, Facebook, it's too negative. It's a lot of stuff." And I promise y'all, I don't see none of that. And I guess
I do.
I don't see any of it because I don't know why I don't see it. maybe I choose to put blinders on, but I don't see the negative. And I'm not on there as often either. You know, I mean, I'm on there, but not on there. People like, oh, she been on 24 hours. My phone is just on it. But
yeah, mine too.
So I go and I look and I'm like, oh, that's cute. And I comment or whatever. And then I'm gone. So I don't even, I mean, and then to be honest too, some of the stuff that I have seen or some of the stuff that I don't like that's kind of vulgar or whatever, like, oh, block.
Yeah.
I just choose not to entertain, you know,
certain things. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, you know, how we say, you know, we all kind of like in the same age group, right? And so we can choose who's meant to be in our space.
Right.
We can choose that. You know, we don't have to allow things or people to be in our space that don't mean us well, that don't mean us good.
Right.
And so I choose not to. And I'm okay with that because, you know, as we can see, as we get older, you know, we no longer are people pleasers.
No.
We stop being people pleasers. So we try to stop being people
That's
pleasers.
when you start telling people off.
And
not even think about it no more.
You ain't got to tell them off. It just
they look at you. I can't believe you said that. Yeah,
you can just not say nothing because
that too.
Silence is golden, and you can say no. I choose not to.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I appreciate you saying that because I think we all can agree and relate to a lot of the things that you said. Me personally, you know, I'm not going to speak for the other young ladies, but me personally, so I can, and it's even courage to be able to speak those things out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we are on a podcast. So that's courage to be able to step out of fear and to be able to say, you know, listen, you know, I had, you know, I was going through, you know, anxiety and depression and, you know, kids and this, that, and the other, because we all can relate. We all relate. And we all, as Black women, let's be real, as Black women, we go through some stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we take on a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, men. Look, we the backbones of everything. You know what I'm saying? We carry all of this, and we try to do for everybody. And then now we broke down.
Yeah.
Now we broke
carry
down.
the load with a big old smile sometimes.
Listen, now we broke down. We building ourselves back up, and it's never too late to do that. So I applaud you. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. And you know, nothing can stop. Age don't mean nothing. None of that means anything. We all out here got the same goals. We all out here trying to do our thing, right? And so we building this network. And even though, you know, like I said, we in different states, it's still about building relationship. It's still about building network. It's still about helping each other and encouraging each other. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Maverick said, Kai and Tony are amazing people and they encourage and help out a lot of people.
Thank you, Maverick. I think that's one of my biggest passions. Being a woman who's been through trauma and abuse and things like that in my youth up until my adulthood. One of the things that my passion is women and young girls who have been through things. I so want to connect. And when I started writing, it was to tell my story. And I couldn't do it. It's still too painful now to tell my autobiography. So instead, what I did was kind of write a fictional book where different characters could have parts of me in them. And I could get the story out in a fictional way and not be telling necessarily my story, but still telling a story that people could relate to. Absolutely. And people could understand. So I think maybe that's why my book doesn't fit into a general genre, because it's a little bit of everything. There's a little bit of church in there. There's a little bit of, you know, probably some street lit in there. There's a little bit of, you know, family issues in there. And then there's a lot of, I try to put a lot of inspiration in there, even with all of that stuff going on, that at the end of the day, at the end of the book, hopefully somebody takes something away from it to say, okay, well, she was doing this, and this, but at the end, you know, maybe she got herself together, maybe she didn't, but you can see the journey and you can kind of relate to the different characters in the book.
So you just started a new genre of book. That's all you did. That's all you did. So now somebody else gonna hear this like, oh my God, me too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Don't worry about, you know, because it don't fit in. That's what they say. Because what they say, it ain't what they say, it's what God say. God got the last word.
Yes, he do.
Yeah, so good.
That's true.
Awesome.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, so I heard you guys asking earlier about the, like, so when it on the back of it where it says who wrote what, you have to use, they want you to put your legal names. So I wrote Natasha Green is me, that's my legal name. Kiexiza Rodriquez is my pen name.
Okay.
So I did a lot of the writing. Anthony Stutz is my husband. He did some, and then a couple of you know, there's the engineer from the record label and another writer from the record label as well.
Oh, okay. Now, are you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any of those?
Yep. Under Kiexiza, Kiexiza. Look me there on all platforms, streaming platforms, you know, Spotify, YouTube. There's a video out for the song Butterfly. That's on YouTube. The album is out, of course, on anywhere you can find music. You can find the album.
Okay.
All right. Well, we want to thank you for coming on our show today.
Thank you. I apologize for being late.
But that's okay.
It happens. It happens
to the best of us.
You're human.
You know, 1 minute you're looking, you're like, I got 20 minutes. And then I looked up and I was like, oh my God, I'm late.
Every day.
Yeah. Well, we want to thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule. We really appreciate you coming on today.
And
thank you for having me.
You and all of your ventures with your books and songs and all of that good stuff. So we're gonna have you back on. You're gonna tell us like, oh my God, let me tell y'all what happened since then.
Yes.
Yeah. You're gonna go to that literary agent, you're gonna send that letter to them, and you're gonna get taken. One of them gonna pick you up instead of going through that the publishing agencies that you've been going through.
Thank you. I accept that. I receive that. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And keep on with your music. And I can't remember what else was it. Music, and they said you was an entrepreneur.
Yeah, so I do Mary Kay, I do Tupperware. I'm doing some acting. I'm in a movie right now. The music, the books. Makeup artist.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Kind of like, what don't I do? I told you I have to stay busy.
Yes. Well, good for you. Good for you.
Maverick wrote down what she is on all platforms.
Yes.
Maverick is the girl.
Yeah.
Yes. Maverick is my ace cool boom. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Well,
that's good.
Well, we want to thank you again for coming on, and hope that we will make sure that we all follow you on all your platforms. Make sure you follow us back now.
Yes, ma'am. Always.
And we will see you next time. And next time you'll be telling us something different.
Yeah, she's gonna be giving us some good news.
You gotta come back. You gotta come back and give us an update.
Yeah,
I will.
Okay. Well, you have a good evening, and we will talk to you again next time soon.
Okay. Y'all want to have a beautiful night.
You too. Take care.
Pleasure meeting you.
You too. Thank you.
Of course. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
God bless.
Butterfly.
Okay. Meredith, take us home. Thank you guys for. Oh, I'm gonna say this, and then we get you this. Take us on home from here. Thank you guys for tuning in to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. And we hope you guys have a great week. And we will see you again on what, Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, that was it right there. What I need to
say. Oh, and if you go ahead, say that part, Meredith. If you want to be a guest, or one of y'all said, if you want to be a guest.
If you would like to be a guest on the show, please send us an email to inspirationaltalkswl.simmons@gmail.com. That's inspirationaltalkswl.simmons, SIMMONS, We love
Let me say it in a country.
Right.
You won't be a guest on our show. Send us an email. Inspirational Talks with L. Simmons @gmail.com. gmail.com.
Yeah. WL. You forgot the W. Okay, let me do my okay. Yo. If you want to be a guest on the show, just send her that young email. Send her that young email to Inspiration.
What is that, man?
WL Simmons
You doing the street?
I'm just saying.
Yo.
Yo, you want to be on the show, yo? Let's
go. He is.
You know, all are welcome.
Good night.
Good night, Linda.
Good night, Linda.
Good night, Linda. Hey, girl.
Linda. All right, guys. We must go. All right. See you guys on Thursday. Thursday. We have a guest coming on Thursday as well. So be prepared. I can't think of the name right now.
It's okay. Y'all just tune in. Just tune in because we'll be here and it'll be a guest here. But y'all tune in. Join us. What?
Ursula says she won't be.
I'll be in acting class.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Ursula be in acting class, but we will be here. All right, guys. All right. Oh, our guest is Frank Jordan, award-winning Black historian, published author.
The one from last week.
Yeah. No, this is another one.
No.
Oh, the email that that one. He's gonna be on the show on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. We love you guys. Peace be with you. God be with you. You have a wonderful evening.
Yeah.
We love you.
See y'all Thursday.
I got to get to
tell
class.
a friend. Right. Share. Tell a friend. Uncle.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Rock, paper, scissors. What? Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Goodbye.